Hello again. I actually already made a just off the boat video. However, I actually made it in 3 parts and then was working to try and put it together. And seeing as this is only my second video, I ended up messing up and I can't get it out of the WLMP version for some strange reason. I do not know why. So we're going to do this again a second time, even though it's going to be slightly different. So, as I was saying, we are supposedly fresh off the boat here. Now, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here and go see to your chest. Now, it's right here in the center of Doorpot, which is where you end up. And everything that you had put in there over on Tutorial Island is now going to be in there. I have actually already seen about buying some armor, and I've done a couple of the quests. Now, with the quest, um, you can get coin or moss or experience as a reward. Now, moss is, for those of you who do not know, if you click down here on buy items and coins, it is moss. It is money that you can buy either with a credit card, mobile phone, Bitcoin, uh, you get the idea, right? I hope so. Um, Approximately 100 moss equals $1, approximately. Because if we look here, you can see for 200 moss, it's $1.99. So, and yes, you can make enough moss in game to be able to buy things. While I'm at it, let me go ahead and mention one particular moss item that is very highly popular. Let me find it here. Here it is. 2x experience potion. Now, the 2x experience potion is a potion that you buy. One is one potion for 500 moss. And what it does is it gives everyone, when drank, it gives everyone 2 times the experience for half an hour. So, and it sells on the market for about $2 million. Or rather, 2 million coin, I should say. You will hear at times somebody offering to buy moss, and no, you cannot directly sell moss. What it is they tell you, if you have moss to spare, they tell you what they want off of right here, and then you buy it, sell it to them for coin through the market. There is no alt trading. If you are caught alt trading, then you will get in big trouble. Now, what I was going to do in the last one is, and I think I'll start it off with this right now, is let me show you the forum. If you mouse over this thing right here, you'll get the menu. And if you go down to Game Forum, if you click on it, you'll get an entire separate window. And I want to specifically point out here the rules, especially the chat rules. I'm only going to focus on the first 2. You can read over the rest yourself now that you see where to go. Listen to the RPG staff members. The game admins speak in orange chat. Text moderators speak in green. All right, these are the staff. You have to listen to them. If they tell you to stop doing something, stop. Otherwise, you can be muted or worse. And secondly, use the correct chat channel. All right, if somebody says something in EN and you go to reply to them, do it in EN. If somebody says something in 18 and you reply to it, do it in 18. And remember, there is no cursing in anything but the 18 and ST, because 18 and ST are mature rated. ST is the Steam channel, if I'm remembering correctly. All right. Though even there, certain actions aren't allowed. But you can read up on that yourself. Now, what shall we do? Okay, let me show you around some. Now, as I said, here is the chest. We will go clockwise, starting with what's effectively kind of northish here. Now, this ladder here is a ladder to get down into the dungeon. Down here in the dungeon is on this side, or in this access, I should say, is where you have your clays. You can see 2 right here. Easy access to the ladder. Also, if you go over this way, then you can see your 10. Now, you see how this is 10 ore? If you see ore or vein, then you need a steel pickaxe. But to equip a steel pickaxe, you have to be a certain mining level. All right, I believe it's, well, I can check it. Okay, to chat, you would hit enter anyway. But in this case, we're going to open up the wiki. So you would enter /wiki, wiki. And then you would select, well, let's just do item. We'll do it by name. Steel pickaxe. Okay, there we go. Okay, you have to have level 25 mining to be able to equip a steel pickaxe. However, once you have can equip the steel pickaxe, you can use the steel pickaxe on, you can use it on the just regular 10. You can use it on the ores and the veins. Now, if you go over here further, after I accidentally killed this rat. Okay, now, as I was saying, if you go over here further, you will see that there is copper that is nearby. And it's all within a relatively close area to the way in and out. Which, so you know, copper and 10 used together at the furnace will make you a bronze bar. Although, remember, as with any other skills, when you're first starting out, you're going to fail a lot. All right, so the next thing I will show you is, this is, as I was saying, the furnace. Oh, I almost forgot to show you this. This is the Doorpot Blacksmith. Now, if you, by chance, get killed and lose your hammer and pickaxe, you can get both of those back right here. And if you're super lazy, you can just go ahead and buy up to 20 copper at a time and 20 tin at a time right here from him. He will also sell you your bronze equipment and some bone armors. All right. He will buy the low enchant scrolls, but those sell better on the market. But for selling the armor and weapons that you make, until you get higher level, those are better to be sold to the NPCs. This is the fishing master. He will replace your fishing rod for 40 coins if you happen to lose it. You can also get a fishing net from him, and you can sell him your raw and or cooked fish. Now, if you have raw fish, I would hold on to it if you're not going to cook it off yourself to sell on the market. Cooked fish does not sell very well, but raw fish will sell. Over here, we have the anvil. Now, when you go running around killing the chickens and the moths and the rats and the cows, you're going to get some things that you have no real need for. And you can sell many of those right here at the Doorpot shopkeeper. Tomatoes, rat meat after you cook it, chicken leg after you cook it, ham after you cook it, leather helmets, capes, gloves, You know, leather gloves, leather boots. You see where I'm going with this, I'm sure. But anyway, let me see about showing you the way. Oh, almost forgot. Okay. A real easy and quick to get to fur spot, a place to get fur logs, would be right here. You see how when I mouse over this tree you can just barely see? Well, if you have an axe on you and you go right here, you can see about chopping that down. You're close to the bank. Or not bank, but you get the idea. So anyway, let us head north. I want to show you a couple of different places where you can get sand, because sand is the most commonly sold, but it's also the most in demand. Sand is used for making small vials, and medium vials, and large vials, but vials. Now, those vials are then used in alchemy and or in making soil for your island. Now see the traveler sign? That's where we're going. Now if you look here, we are right here currently, the little red dot. Oops. You might be able to see it blinking. We are going to go up this way and then go all the way here to there, because the sand spot that we are going for is right here. Now that is one of the best places to get sand. There is also a close area here for cactus wood. Yes, you can get wood from cactus in the game, which, just to show you, we came from right here. Right here, right near the E. Oh, what was that? You gotta love clicking weird things, don't you? Alright, so now these guys are aggressive and they will attack you if you get too close. And considering the fact that they're level 30 and probably about now you're going to be fairly low level, I'm sure you don't want to run into them. They can do some hurt. Whoa. See? One hit already. And I didn't do any damage to him. Of course, I'm also not wearing any armor. It's normally pretty easy to avoid them, however. So, now I'm using the keys to navigate at the moment, rather than clicking. Now, I've actually already got my shovel, but we will go up here anyway. And see, here is your bank, and you would get out your shovel and equip it by clicking on it, and then you would go down here. As long as you have one square past the water, then you can click over here. I'm just going to grab a sand and then show you how much that one sand usually sells anywhere from 125 to 200 coins. So if you're talking an entire 39 spaces of sand, that's almost 40 spaces, you're talking about a fairly decent chunk of change per load of sand. Now, to make the vials, it takes, is it 2 or 3? Well, let's check. Craft, it takes 2 sand to make vials. Now, again, at first, you're not going to do too well with making the vials. And I will actually see about making some vials and selling some more. And when I talk to you next, I will have enough vials and sand to see about getting or vials. I already have enough coin now, but I will have enough vials, which I can show you how to fill a vial, and then we will see about purchasing an island deed and going over to the island, and I will then explain farming. And if I can find somebody to loan me some breeding pens or breeding nests and fences, I will also explain breeding at the same time. Well, I hope you have enjoyed watching this. I hope I haven't stuttered too much. Have a very nice day.